Coming to you live from the roof. A lot of people don't like doing that, but I don't mind. One of our vent caps fell off somewhere amidst our travels, so I got a new one I got to put on. And I want to check all of our air conditioner units because where we're going is going to be hot, so. I haven't ever had this off, so I just wanted to make sure there was no debris and dead birds nests. Make sure your fan's all free, your little drain is not plugged up, your coil's nice and clean, your fins are all clean. Everything looks pretty good. Like I said, we haven't really run this because, well, we've been in cold climate this entire damn time. So, but everything looks pretty good inside. That's all I needed. I'm gonna get down now because it's hot.
Oh, the good boy. You a good boy.
Great success. Very nice.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new.
Hey guys, we're out in southern Utah. We went to Bryce Canyon, did our hike. It's a shorter hike than we wanted to do, but there's limited areas where you can go with dogs. I took quite a bit of footage there on our new GoPro. It was paved path mixed with dirt, but a lot of the dirt trails you can't take dogs on, so we just did what we could. It was about 2.5 miles. Some beautiful scenery. If you ever get out here, you have to go. It's just something. But we came out here. We were gonna stay at the park tonight, but where we wanted to stay was full, and some of the other sites we couldn't get in, were too big. So we took a little trip back down the road that you come in on to go to the park, about 5 miles, and there's a turnoff, and there is spots everywhere. I mean, yeah, you might have a neighbor. We have one. A lot of vans out here. Shout out to you van life people. That's pretty cool. There's a ton of them out here. But we managed to get old Bighorn, snuck back in one of these spots. The road coming in is, it's hit or miss. It's a little bit rough, not too bad. Definitely big rig accessible. And we saw some bigger than ours, toy haulers and stuff out here, so. Doing?
I was coming to find you.
I was out here giving an update. We decided to, well, we bumped our living room slides out and decided to leave the bedroom, because both our opposing bedroom slides and our kitchen slide are all in one system. And we hadn't run our generator in a long time because we had lost the oil filter. I think you guys remember that. Finally got that fixed. it's running. We started it. It shut down. It was throwing a code, flashing. We think maybe just needed to get some oil back in the system. So don't mind me moving around all over the place, sorry. We had it running. We were gonna leave our slides in, but we're trying to figure out what to make for dinner and what we can get to. And the whole reason I went and got the camera is because I was like, hey, Cassy, how are we gonna get dressed tomorrow? Because guess where our, don't mind that mess, that's travel status. Guess where our clothes are? They're back under there. So we might end up putting our slides out. But anyway, we're up here for one night. We're gonna roll out tomorrow, head to the Grand Canyon, and we'll catch up with you guys there. Morning. It's Monday. We stayed the night last night here on BLM land. It's pretty quiet. There was some people driving by. We're relatively close to the road. We didn't want to go too far off the beaten path in this thing. But we are packing up. Dogs loaded up. Slides are in. Put the stairs up. Close the door. Put the jacks up. And headed to Grand Canyon. Follow along.
Had our first night at like boondocking, essentially the disbursement camp and stuff. It was beautiful. So Bryce Canyon was also beautiful. Here's a tip for you: if you go the Sunset, I think it's Sunset Campground, they do reservations, but the North Campground is only first come first serve. It fills up really fast, so we didn't get a spot. If you don't really care about hookups, stay at, I think this is called Dave's Disbursement Camp. It's like Tom's Disbursement Camp. It's like 12 minutes away, and it is beautiful, and there's tons of spots, like massive spots. I mean, we fit, which is like impressive for something like this. And so if you get there and there isn't any spots open in their campground, you can actually park in like the RV section and just walk to like the trailheads. When you park in there, just take the actual like bike path, it looks like, going towards like the lodge, and it'll take you right to the trailheads. So there's the little sign. And it's just absolutely gorgeous back in there. Right to the normal. There's a trailhead right here too if you wanted to like hike or something. And then that way is like to Bryce Canyon. It's not exactly the most comfortable drive, but it's beautiful.
We were just up there.
Yeah.
We dropped 2,900 feet in elevation in the last, like, I don't know, 6-8 miles. Incredible. Come on, Turbo, you can do it.
You have guys like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
In a big hurry.
So many books now, it's almost understood. I'm moving on and on.
Power on. 8.
Apparently mine wasn't on. Can you hear me?
That's better.
Passenger side of it. Good.
Excuse me. Hey.
Aw, babe, no. Just drive away from him.
Hey, 898. You know the nearest town? Okay, thank you.
Grand Canyon.
Well,
It's-
part of the
Yeah,
upper rim
but, yeah.
trail.
It's kind of grandly boring. I don't love it, but I don't know. It just kind of all looks the same to me.
Yeah, it seems like, well, we can't go down in the canyon
Because the dogs.
because of the dogs. You can only do the upper part, which we get, but it's, I don't know, it was pretty busy. I'm sure it gets way busier. Like, I'm sure this is nothing, but to us it's busy because we're not used to being in places like this.
And we have like all the dogs with us too, so it makes it complicated because you have to make sure like they're over far enough so they're not in people's way, and like not everyone likes dogs, so you try to respect that.
Yeah, and I told Cassie we're gonna start charging people like $3 for a visit, $5 for a pet, and $10 for a picture because I saw 4 or 5 different people trying to like sneak pictures of them. It's like, just ask. We don't care.
No, we don't care.
We
at
know
all.
they're part of the attraction. You know, that's what I told Cassie. I'm like, we're sitting here at the Grand Canyon, and people do a 180 because they see our dogs. It's
They,
like
look away and just look at the dogs.
yeah, it's kind of funny, really.
It is funny.
We're used to it.
But he was like, we should make a bandana that says like Venmo, like blah blah blah, support our travels, like whatever.
Yep.
But I think it's funny.
Yeah.
So,
Any words? We're gonna head back.
I kind of got a clip of like our dispersed campsite that we have right now, which is really cool. So I'll get another one as we pull like in, so you can see where we're parked at. It's really cool. Like it's a nice spot, and there's cows.
Yeah.
Free range cows. I don't know who they belong to.
Yeah. There's somebody's. They got ear tags.
Yeah.
And we saw some elk. Finally saw my elk. I've seen antelope, mule deer, and I finally saw my elk.
Yep.
I've been wanting to see some. So.
And just so you know, if you're over 30 feet, you cannot stay anywhere within the Grand Canyon, apparently.
Yeah, we pulled into one, and I didn't even get anything out, and the lady was like, you guys are way too large to go in any of our sites.
Thank you.
And
You were so nice.
They were 30 feet, tip a vehicle to back a trailer. So keep that in mind. It's not 30 feet for your rig, it's 30 feet combined. All right, we'll see you guys back at the camper. Bighorn in its unnatural habitat.
This is our little campsite for the night. Next 2 nights.